Hi, this is Bob. I'm an alcoholic, a past GSR here in District 6, and at the time of this recording, I'm serving on the District 6 website committee. This video is a virtual orientation for new General Service Representatives, also known as GSRs. First off, welcome to General Service. For me, making commitments to others has always included a commitment to myself, that is, keeping close to the program. And I've always received the most personal growth from working with others. I can't tell you what rewards you'll get, but participating in the health of AA will present new opportunities and broader fellowship outside of your home group and local meetings. Speaking of fellowship, District 6 encourages GSRs to attend business meetings in person whenever you can so we can all get to know each other. Now, if you were at GSR Orientation in person, you would get a copy of the AA Service Manual and the District 6 GSR Orientation booklet. You can still get a copy the next time you go to the meeting, but for now, I will show you where to get a digital copy. Since you're watching this video, you probably already found our website, but I'll start at the beginning. Our home page is simple, district6aa.org. On the menu at the top of every page on our website, you'll see the Meetings and Readings header. You can hover over that, or depending on your device, you might need to press it, and that'll show the Readings and Pamphlets page. When you go there, you have to scroll down through the first few boxes. You get to AA Service Resources. The first two links under the Service Resources are the AA Service Manual and the District 6 GSR Orientation booklet. Now, if you're on a narrower device, such as a phone, perhaps a tablet, the links at the top of the page will look like this. If you click on or press on the quick links, that will show the same headers that were on the full-size page. Under Meetings and Readings, there's Readings and Pamphlets. Now, once you have downloaded your Service Manual and GSR Orientation booklet, you might want to go under the District 6 header to the GSR page, and once you're there, you can follow along with the rest of this video. If you scroll down, you will see each of the sections here, and you can just click on each one as we get to it. Now let's take care of a little business. If you haven't already given your contact information to the District 6 Registrar, please do so now. If you went to your first district meeting in person, the registrar probably handed you a form to fill out. If you're attending virtually, use the chat or email the registrar to send your name and group name, your position, such as GSR or alternate GSR, and also your mailing address, email address, and phone number to the registrar. There is also a link to the GSR registration form on our GSR page. This might sound like a lot of information, but consider that registration verifies your right to vote at District 6 and Area 15 business meetings. And we do use our last names in general service. We are not anonymous from one another. Our 12th tradition reminds us of the spiritual significance of practicing genuine humility, while our 11th tradition urges personal anonymity in relations with the general public. In accordance with the 11th tradition, I did not give my last name or show my face on this public video, and in accordance with District 6 current practice, I'm going to take a few seconds while you register to give my consent to record and release my voice for recordings published on the district6aa.org website or our District 6 in Area 15 YouTube channel, with the restriction that all District 6 recordings are for personal use only. Reproduction, distribution, and commercial use are not permitted. Okay. Once you've registered, the General Service Office will send you the GSR kit, which includes about 20 flyers and pamphlets. They'll also email their quarterly bulletin, which is called Box 459. Moving on. As a new General Service Representative or alternate, you might already know what a GSR is, but let's run through the basics anyway. Groups select a GSR to represent them at District 6 and Area 15 and to the General Service Conference. As GSR, you keep up two-way communication between your group and the rest of the conference by bringing information to your group and carrying your group conscience to district and area. Your area delegate then carries the collective group conscience of all groups in the area to the General Service Conference. A GSR usually serves a 2-year term. It is suggested that a GSR's term align with conference panel terms, which start in January of odd-numbered years in District 6 and Area 15. But all groups are autonomous, and whenever you become a GSR is the right time for you. By default, the GSR is also listed as the group's contact person with the General Service Office, but your group can list a separate contact person. So how does a GSR facilitate this two-way communication? Well, our GSRs carry their group conscience by attending and participating in District 6 monthly business meetings and Area 15 quarterly assemblies. You can find when and where these meetings are held on the home page of our website. A flyer for the District 6 business meeting is always available near the top of the announcements. There's the link. The flyer includes the location of the in-person meeting and instructions for attending virtually. Our meetings are currently at the college, so the room might change every semester. The Area 15 assembly flyer is found under the Other AA header in the menu. It's available in both English and Spanish. At this time, attendance at Area 15 assemblies is in person only. Now that you know where to go, here are some ways to communicate your group conscience. First, District and Area both have GSR sharing sessions. District 6 has GSR and DCM sharing at the beginning of each business meeting, right after announcements at 6:30. At Area 15, GSRs and DCMs have separate sharing sessions, both on Saturday afternoon at 2 o'clock. These might have a brief presentation and discussion on a tradition or concept, but they are also forums where GSRs can ask questions or discuss problems and share common solutions. Next, GSRs vote on all district and area motions. All motions also have discussion or debate before the vote. This is when GSRs can ask questions and express their group conscience. GSRs can also make a motion at District 6, though not at Area 15. GSRs vote in District 6 elections for officers, district committee members, and committee chairs. At Area 15, GSRs vote for the area delegate, alternate delegate, and area officers, while area committee chairs are elected by the committees. Finally, GSRs also participate in discussion and polls to give the Area 15 delegate a sense of the body regarding matters considered in the General Service Conference. The other half of two-way communication is reporting back to your home group. Most GSRs give a report as part of their group's business meeting. In AA, it is the GSR's responsibility to help their group formulate what is known as an informed group conscience. District 6 suggests including the following in your report. Review motions on the District 6 or Area 15 agenda, which are likely to interest your group. Get feedback about the District 6 annual budget, and also review any motions that involve unbudgeted funds. Announce local District 6 and Area 15 social events, workshops, and presentations. Indicate how to access information from the Area 15 delegate, particularly the conference agenda background, which is before the General Service Conference, and the delegate's report, which is after the conference. You can also review General Service Office updates in Box 459, the quarterly news bulletin we mentioned earlier, and AA.org has a What's New page for news from GSO. The easiest place to find all these links in one place is in the GSR Report section of the District 6 GSR Orientation page. You can also get to the District 6 Community Calendar and Business Documents from the menu on any page on our website. Both are under the District 6 heading in the menu. There's the Community Calendar, there's the Business Documents. Now, the District 6 monthly minutes and agenda will be emailed to you, or a paper copy can be mailed if you prefer. But if you go online, you will need the password. You can ask for it at any meeting, but it is not given in this public video. I mentioned earlier how simple our District 6 web address is. Conveniently, Area 15's web address uses the same format, area15aa.org. You can access the Area 15 calendar, minutes, and agenda through menus on any page on their website. The events calendar has its own heading right there. Agenda and minutes are under the Documents heading. Agenda in motion there, and area minutes there. You will be asked for a password to access these documents. Again, not given here, but you can ask for it at any business meeting. While we're here, I'll also show you under Officers, you can get to the Delegates corner. This is where you'll find pre-conference information and the post-conference reports I mentioned in the GSR report. You can get to the Delegates corner without a password, but you will need to ask for a different password to access some of the documents in there. I've mentioned 3 different passwords you might need at different times. You can always ask for those during the website committee report at the District 6 business meeting. And this next section is about where you can ask for different kinds of help. Like getting sober, we have much more success in service when we work with others. Right away, you should get to know your district committee member. Every DCM in District 6 has at least 1 year of experience as a GSR and can help answer your questions. Each DCM represents the collective group conscience of several groups and the district as a whole. As such, the DCM representing your group will want to discuss your group conscience. And the DCM is the person to talk to if your group wants to propose a motion at Area 15. DCMs can make motions there, but GSRs cannot. If you don't already have one, it is suggested that everyone in service get a service sponsor. Like a sobriety sponsor guides you through the steps, a service sponsor can guide you through the traditions and concepts of world service. A service sponsor can also discuss your decisions in service and help guide you on your path through service. District 6 asks all GSRs to join one of our service committees. This is a good way to connect with other members who have similar interests and work together to help carry the message to other alcoholics. You should listen to the committee reports in the meeting or read them in the minutes to help decide what committee you would like to join. Your group might already have an alternate GSR. If not, you should encourage another group member to take that position. The alternate can fill in for you when needed while preparing to take over when you move on. And again, we encourage you to attend District 6 business meetings in person whenever you can. We've found it is much easier to get to know someone in person. Think about it. Only one person can speak at a time online, but you can have more social interactions in person. If you've been following along on the GSR page, you'll see that we're on the last section, More Digital Resources for GSRs. The first 2 parts in this section are the District 6 GSR Orientation booklet and the AA Service Manual, which you should have already downloaded. Now, both of these are going to include an upside-down triangle structure. District 6 is the District 6 structure, and in the AA Service Manual, it's the structure of the General Service Conference, If you were taking this orientation in person, there might have been more time spent on that. If you want a quick overview, we also have this service structure in Alcoholics Anonymous page on our website that shows the upside down triangle, and you can click into each section. Just take the bottom section to see more about it, and then you're able to close the section. This is mostly based on the service manual, but it does have a little extra information specific to District 6 and Area 15. The next section is the traditions. You should find some time to go through the 12 Traditions Illustrated pamphlet. If you're ready to really dive in, go to the District 6 Literature Committee information sessions. These explore the traditions through our literature. You can click into each one. You can either download or listen. And you also don't need to wait to get the GSR kit. You'll probably select it electronically anyway. If you click here, it brings up the GSR kit list, which has links to everything else. Thank you for joining us, and keep coming back.